my beautiful ladies. I hope that you are doing well. When you have a healthy relationship with your hair, you are more confident with who you are. You shine more and your hair is also healthier. However, to have a healthy relationship with your hair, you need to understand your decisions and your motives when it comes to your hair. And to do this, here are some important and deep questions to ask yourself. Take some time to answer these questions. They are really necessary if you want to be at peace with who you are. Take your time to answer each question. You can journal about these questions from time to time using them as prompt, or you can just use a notebook to note your answers to read, understand, and analyze them, and also to return to them later if you need to. Please note that this is for people who are willing to go deep to understand and improve their relationship with their hair. This is for people who do not want to just be the witness of their lives, and they are not afraid to shake things to bring peace and harmony in their world. If this is you, here are the questions you need to ask yourself to have a better relationship with your hair. First question: what aspects of my hair do I struggle to accept and why? It is important to know in any situation what is bothering you. When you know what is the problem, you know what to address and what to work on. When you understand what is bothering you, you know exactly what you should be working on. For example, maybe you love the fact that your hair is dense, but you hate the fact that it is shrinking a lot. When you understand that, you may decide to find safe ways to stretch your hair to reduce the shrinkage, or you may decide to research more to understand why your hair is shrinking a lot, or you may decide to use affirmations to directly help you to accept the fact that your hair likes to shrink. Second question: how do I talk with myself about my hair? You are what you believe, and your hair is also what you believe it is in your mind. When you observe what you think about your hair and what thoughts you constantly have about your hair, you will understand better why you act the way you do with your hair and why your hair is also the way it is. If you believe that your hair is difficult and ugly, nobody can change the reality for you. What you believe about your hair, what you think about your hair is your reality. Identify the words, the expressions, the sentiments that you associate with your hair. When you do this, you will know exactly what to change in your thinking little by little. The next question: what societal or cultural standards about hair appearance do I feel pressured to conform to, and how do they impact the way I treat my hair? You are the result of the way you were raised. Everything you are doing right now is the result of what you have learned in the society and the environment that you were brought in. This question will help you to understand what exactly is influencing you, where it is coming from, and whether it is really for your well-being or not. Were these standards created with good intentions or not? Are they encouraging you to be yourself or not? To not be ashamed of the way your hair looks or not? You see, understanding exactly what is influencing you will also help you to understand the fears you have and the limitations you are imposing on yourself. The next question: am I tempted to hide my hair in fear of rejection or judgment from others? And why? This question is important because you may be doing some things and think that you are doing them because you love doing them, but you actually may be doing them because deep down you are scared or afraid of something. Something to guide you, for example, is when you say, for example, when I am going to work or to an important event, I will only wear my wigs and never my real hair. This may look like it is an innocent personal choice, but really, why do you feel the need to say that you will only go with wigs and never with your hair? Why do you feel the need to say that? What will happen if you were to show up with your natural hair? Is your work environment making you feel unsafe to show up with your own hair? Or are you part of the problem? These questions will help you to understand your motives and what is behind the identity you are trying to create for yourself. The next question: do I compare my hair to others? How often do I do that? How does this affect me mentally? You know, they say that comparison is a thief of joy. So, asking yourself these questions can help you to see why you feel the way you feel about your hair. If you're not happy with your natural hair, why is that? These questions will help you to understand where your focus had been, on other people's hair or your own. If your neighbor has a beautiful garden, you can admire the garden and even congratulate your neighbor for his garden, and even learn from your neighbor to make your own garden better too. But it would not make sense at all to constantly be comparing the two gardens, knowing that they do not belong to the same person. And you could be so busy comparing that you do not have the time to be focusing on your own garden. Your neighbor is not wasting his time focusing on your garden. No, he is focused on his own, and this is why his garden is flourishing. This is also why he may not need a fake garden, because he has a real one that he values a lot. These questions can help you to understand where your focus is and if it is necessary to redirect it, to redirect your focus. Because like they say, what you focus on will grow. You can work on these questions. And if you want to share your stories with me, you can do this. I have my email in the description box. I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, my beautiful ladies.